What's up, everybody? This is your girl EJ, and my lips are super dry and they chapped. And let's move right along. So I found this little video on Instagram and it just blew me away because neighbors are trash. Not all neighbors, but some of the neighbors, some of them be trash. And then some of y'all that's looking at this video, y'all are the trashy neighbors. So it appears that the lady came out of nowhere, was headed somewhere. She was minding her own business and the rug was minding his own business. But the lady took upon herself to retrieve, and by retrieve I mean steal. She has stole that rug, politely folded it up, just like so, put it in her bag, and she went on about her business. You're trash, ma'am. And it kind of reminded me of some of the bad neighbors that I've had in the past. Like I lived in some apartments that were not the nicest apartments. Y'all know my vocals flow out like water, like psh, splash. Anyway, I lived in some cheaper, maybe poverty-stricken apartments, and I had like the worst neighbors. I could always smell their marijuana coming from downstairs. They were always fighting. I had one neighbor, she went out more than the mail. Every night she was out and she was bringing people back. I'm a little older now, so I feel like maybe that was therapeutic for her. She was she was doing what she had to do. I'm not judging her. I'm just saying it was a lot of traffic, a lot of footwork going in and out, and it was a disturbance upon me and my family, and at that time I felt like she was trash. I've also had a neighbor to actually flood my apartment. See, that's the hell you catch when you live downstairs. You get to hear everybody's foot traffic, you get to smell stuff through their vent, you get they water when they commode flood. And I know what y'all thinking. Y'all feel like because it was maybe some cheaper apartments or in a urban area that's what you got to deal with. But some of y'all live in suburbia and y'all got some trash neighbors. And I'm not talking about neighbors that mind their business but still do things to bother you. Like, oh, it's always a lot of cars parked in front of their house. Like, that's annoying, but that's not bothering you. Or, oh, well, we keep our yard mowed, and then you look at our neighbor's yard and it looked like a rainforest. Like, I get that, and that can be irritating, but I'm talking about trash neighbors. I'm talking about neighbors that steal your mail. You know your name not on that mail. You know that's not your package. I'm talking about neighbors that call the police on you for parking on the wrong side of the road. I'm talking about neighbors that when somebody comes to knock on your door, the neighbor tell them where you at and when you gonna be back. Do you work for Google Maps? Do you work for the CIA? How do you know all this stuff about me, Mr. and Mrs. Neighbor? I don't mind a neighbor that needs sugar. I don't mind a neighbor that needs flour. I do mind a neighbor that need my Wi-Fi password, because that's what I pay for. I pay for that every month. That's what I get. If you don't pay for it, you don't get it. Now, I already extend that service, to my children, and they don't pay for it. I can't do the children and the neighbors too. So, of course, I want to hear from you guys. Do you have a trash neighbor? Are you that trash neighbor? I want to hear all about your horror stories, the worst experience you've ever had. I want to hear about it because I'm nosy. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. This is your girl EJ, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.